Let's look now at some keys to effective public speaking. I like to subdivide the keys to effective public speaking into two categories. The first is intangibles. The second is tangibles. We'll deal with the tangibles in a second. Let's start now with the intangibles. Intangibles are those attributes a speaker possesses that give them the it factor. It is the thing about a speaker that people know they love but can't quite define or describe. I'm going to try my best to give you 4 things that I believe create this it factor. And if you practice these things, it will increase your connectivity with every crowd you stand in front of. The it factor is comprised of humility, confidence, being interesting, and passionate. Say that again. Humility, confidence, being interesting, and being passionate. Humility is a necessary trait in any communicator because you don't want to offend the people that you're trying to inform, persuade, and entertain. You can offend them if you have a disposition or if your body language or your tone communicates that they should be more thankful to witness your oratorical eloquence than you are to have a moment of their attention. A lack of humility in any speaker will put off a group before that speaker is able to get far into their presentation. But in order to balance that humility, you also need confidence. There's a sweet dance between humility and confidence where not too much humility and not too much confidence mixed together makes you the exact type of speaker people want to hear. Confidence is necessary because nobody will give quality time to listen to a person who's not even sure of themselves or their own content. So confidence must be apparent, although balanced by humility. Humility must be obvious, although balanced by confidence. Now, I'm going to give you an example of too much confidence and too much humility to kind of help depict for you what it looks like for a speaker to have the it factor. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. My name is Darrell Hall, and you're welcome for me being, you can already tell by my body language, jokes aside, chest puffed up, nose up in the air. You can hear the tone of arrogance in my voice. You were put off before I even got 5 words into what I wanted to say. Now, let me show you too much humility. Hello, everybody. My name is Darrell, and I just want to give y'all a speech. I'm being comical, but you get the point. You can tell in my body language, my shoulders are slumped over, the timidity of my voice, the lack of deep, full breathing, that I was not confident. Humility and confidence are necessary pairs, but they don't stand alone. You got to add to that this unique ability to be interesting. And one of the greatest things that you could do wrong as a public speaker is to be boring, to be dull, to be uninteresting. Your subject matter could be worthwhile, your content could be thorough, your research could be comprehensive, but if you are boring, nobody will care. Remember that public speaking is the process of communicating with a group of people in a structured, deliberate manner with the purpose of informing, persuading, and entertaining them. You want people to enjoy hearing you speak. And so in order to do so, you have to be interesting. You can mix it up with some jokes, great story in the beginning, infuse as much personality as you can while still being organic. The point is, do whatever you need to do to eliminate boredom. Humility, confidence, being interesting, and also being passionate are all necessary contributors to the it factor. Robert Frost said, "No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader." The point he's making is that if as he writes, he's not tearful in the process, then he shouldn't expect that as they read, they'll be tearful in the process. As the communicator, you must bring the passion to to the engagement. Whatever it is you want them to feel, whatever it is you want them to capture, emotionally, you must evoke that passion in order for them to walk away not just with the information you wanted them to have, but having been persuaded to feel the way you want them to feel. I hope that you can increase your it factor, because when you do, you'll be that much closer to being a great communicator.